Yesterday, we learned about ways that we can be helpful at school and at home. And we learned that at school, we have a school family that is made up of our friends. Today, we are reading this story, which is called Schubert's New Friend. This is a story about a friend who goes to school and makes new friends. The author of this book who wrote the words is Dr. Becky Bailey. The illustrator who drew the pictures is James Herlack. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet, Shubert sings as he creates a welcome greeting for the new student at school. He practices the greeting with his sister Sophie, so it will be just right. Touch knuckles, hammer up, hammer down, forearms touch. It's a cool greeting. As they walk to school, Sophie cheers. I bet it is a girl with an antenna that curls, smart as can be and can fly like me. Huh, responds Shubert. I bet it is a boy who can light up with joy, fast as can be, and can run like me. At school, the ant triplets print, "We welcome you" on the cover of a class book to welcome the new student. Big Benny prepares the camera to take a photo of their new friend for the Friends and Family Board. The class buzzes with more excitement than a field trip to the circus. All eyes watch as the class door opens. Mrs. Bookbinder announces, "Class, let's welcome a new member to our school family." His name is Spencer. The smiles turn to shock. Long, hairy legs and big blue eyes are not what they expected. Spencer the spider looks different from everyone else. Sophie mumbles, "Well, he can't fly like me." Shubert mutters, "Too many legs to run as fast as me." Benny snickers. He's kind of ugly. Could break the camera. The class laughs so hard that the ant triplets begin to snort. Do you think that made him feel happy or sad? Spencer curls into a ball, covering his face with all four legs and all four arms. Mrs. Bookbinder takes a deep, calming breath. We practice taking deep, calming breaths in our school lessons as well. She knows that her class does not understand how it feels to be a new student or to look different than everyone else. "Spencer, you're curled up in a ball like this," demonstrates Mrs. Bookbinder. "Your body is telling me you want to hide from the hurt." Spencer says nothing and does nothing. Mrs. Bookbinder continues, "Your arms and legs are wrapped around you like this. 2 of your arms are covering your eyes like this." Spencer peeks out to see what Miss Bookbinder is doing. She quickly responds, "There you are. You seem so sad and scared." It's hard to come into a new school. You were hoping the class would welcome you instead of teasing you. You didn't know what to do, so you curled up and hid. Spencer nods sadly. As they listen, Shubert and his friends understand they have made a mistake. Etta's eyes and mouth crinkle with a frown. "We were so mean," she groans. Mrs. Bookbinder responds, "Some hurtful things happened this morning. You saw someone who looked different on the outside. You had trouble understanding his feelings on the inside." Mrs. Bookbinder turns to Spencer. "Spencer, are you willing to tell everyone how you felt this morning?" Spencer looks around nervously. Shubert says maybe he will feel better if we wish him well. They all put their hands on their heart and take a deep breath and genuinely wish Spencer well. Spencer begins slowly. I change schools a lot, and I don't have many friends. Most kids are afraid of spiders, and they make fun of me. I was feeling excited and scared about meeting you. Holy cow! Exclaims Benny as he squats down next to Spencer. I get it! I hoped you would be big like me, and we teased you when you weren't. We were all excited to meet you, but when we saw someone different than us, we got a little scared and made fun of you. We didn't stop to think about how you felt. Ah, says Miss Bookbinder, as she puts her arms in front of her and starts rolling them backwards. Do this with me. Everyone joins in, including Spencer, who has a lot of parts rolling. Then she sings, when you find yourself in a hurtful situation, there's a way to create a helpful celebration. You can turn back time and practice new lines. They rolled their hands backwards like this to practice a new way to talk to Spencer. She asks the class, are you willing to go back in time and do things differently so you can be helpful instead of hurtful? With joy, they shout, yes, 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 we can do it. She turns to Spencer. This was a difficult morning for you. You felt hurt. The class would like to welcome you in a helpful way. Are you willing to go back in time and start over? There was a hush in the classroom as everyone waits for Spencer's reply. Spencer says, yes! And cheers blast through the school family. Yay! Mrs. Bookbinder takes Spencer out of the room while Benny, Crenshaw, Lucinda, Etta, and the Ant triplets, Sophie and Shubert, join in a football huddle to plan their morning all over again. Psst, 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 they whisper. Mrs. Bookbinder opens the door and announces, class, let's welcome a new member of our school family. His name is Spencer. Shubert, give Spencer the greeting you created. We made a change, Shubert replies. We decided that our new friend would get a ginormous school family greeting. 1 is a knee touch by Crenshaw. 2 is a toe touch by the Ant triplets. 3 is a head touch by Etta. 4 is an elbow touch by Lucinda. 5 is a knuckle touch by Big Benny. 6 is a pinky hug by Sophie. 7 is a high five by Shubert. 8 is Mrs. Bookbinder holding Spencer's hand with joy in her heart. Now this is a real picture for the Friends and Family Board, beams Big Benny. With that, Shubert begins to sing a song. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Hooray, hooray, we've learned to stop and see. Hooray, hooray, you have feelings just like me. The end. At first, Mrs. Bookbinder's class is not very nice to the new friend because he looks a little bit scary. But then they see that they hurt his feelings when they weren't very nice to him. I want you to draw a time that you were nice to a friend. I am going to draw a time that I shared my toy. So I'm going to start by drawing my body and a friend's body. Bodies have 2 legs. So I'm going to draw 2 legs. This is me and this is my friend. I'm going to give both of us shoes. Nice. And then I'm going to give us a red shirt and a green shirt. I'm going to be wearing a green shirt. Here's my arms. And my friend is going to be wearing a red shirt. And here's his arms. Okay. We have to draw circles for our faces and heads. One circle, two circle, and we have to give it eyes and a smile and eyes and a smile because this is a happy time that we chose to share. Okay, so one day I was playing with a jump rope. Do you guys like to play with a jump rope? So I'm going to draw the jump rope, and it has some handles. This is my jump rope with handles. And I was having so much fun playing with it, but my friend wanted it. And so I gave it to a friend and I shared. That was a great way for me to help one of my friends, was by sharing. This was a great start to our friendship. So we are going to try and write the word friends. Friends starts with our letter of the week, which is this letter. Who knows what letter this is? It makes this sound. D. Friends. This is a picture of me being a good friend and sharing. And I wrote friends so that you know we're friends. Friends and family both start with this letter, which is the letter F. At the top of my paper, I'm going to write my name so that I know whose work it is. My name is Miss Conley. Don't forget to always write your name at the top of your paper and draw a good picture of how you can be a helpful friend. I can't wait to see it. Goodbye.